What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Money Grand National Series here on NBCSN. We are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Viva Las Vegas. And, oh boy, is this going to get exciting. AJ Foyt the fourth, once again on the pole here, with Shane Meal, the points leader, starting to his outside. Behind him, the 30 of Sterling Marlin's son, starting third. The 5 of Kyle Busch, starting to his outside behind them. Rounding out the top 5 is the 54 of Hermie Sadler. To his outside is the 47. That is, I believe, John Wood. Wow, that's a great starting spot for John Wood. I think that's his best qualifying effort all year. We're gonna see how this goes here for Wood. Can he gain anything on the start? Or will he fall back, or will he just not move? Pace car is in. We are about to begin here from Vegas. Green flag in the air, and we're racing. Heading down in the turns, 1 and 2 for the first time. AJ Foyt surges ahead. To the lead goes AJ Foyt, the 4th. And now here comes Stedman Marlin up in the P2. Stedman gonna try a slightly higher line. Hermie Sadler tried the inside, got pinched down, had to back out of it. Got a little tight there. Lap 1 is gonna go to Foyt by a long shot there. AJ Foyt just came in and started dominating here. Here comes Shane Meal to the inside of Stedman Marlin. These two cars from 2003. Another car from 03 is Hermie Sadler right there behind him in the Toys R Us machine. Car sliding high. It's the 1 of Jason Keller up out of the groove. Had to lift out of the gas big time there. But he's able to keep it off the wall. That got wild. Cars switching lanes, cars moving around. John Wood falling back here. Does not have anything for these guys. Here comes the 52, looking to the middle, decides against it. Brad Teague stuck behind that 47 in that number 52 car. Here comes Jerry Cook in the 86. Chris Mack was going to run these last couple races, decided to step down, give his friends a chance to get their feet under him here. And decided to let Jerry Cook drive the 86 car for the remainder of the season, especially after that horrible crash at Watkins Glen. AJ Foyt is gone, dude. Meanwhile, Stedman Marlin and Hermie Sadler still going at it for third here. Here comes Chad Blunt, another 2003 car, up into the mix. Kyle Busch right there behind them, trying to get his nose up in there. And there's John Andretti behind Kyle Busch as well. Andretti with a huge run through the corner. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Wow, that car flew through the turn there. The racing, crazy as usual here from Las Vegas. Here comes John Andretti right up behind the back bumper of that 5 car. Can't go anywhere. Here comes Jerry Cook behind Ron Hornaday Jr. The 1 that Jason Keller slides up once again on exit. Not as bad that time. Keller just fighting that race car, trying to keep it under him. Here comes Jerry Cook. What's he going to do? He a little too far back to try to make that move, but he did think about it. He's going to get a good run through 1 and 2, though. Is he going to be able to pull out? He thought about it. He's thinking about it. Decides against it. Just can't get that momentum going. Single file for the most part. Cars sliding wide. It's the 59. Checking up a little bit, and the 50 has to jump out of the gas. Stacy Compton and Danny O'Quinn both out of the gas. Had to lift big time there and avoid a big wreck. They're gonna live to race another another couple of laps here. I guess another day. Oh, 2 cars sliding wide through 3 and 4. The 56, that is Kevin Grubb. Got way too tight there underneath the 14 of Tracy Hines. And Tracy Hines also slid up. So both cars getting tight there in the 3 and 4. Look at the 36 of Tim Sauter. A little loose there on the bottom. Had to jump out of the gas. Here comes Stephen Light in the number 90 machine. The rookie, Stephen Light. In that number 90 City Financial Ford Fusion. Makes the move on Tim Sauter, getting that spot there. Sharing that car with Elliott Sattler this year. Here comes Jerry Cook underneath John Andretti. Looking for P7 here. He's going to get it. He takes it from Andretti. John Andretti trying to fight back. He's going to have to fall in line. How about Shane Meal in that 48 car right behind the 19? Not quite able to get there. Val Wolf just kind of cruising around here in that 08 car. Remember, she's on a part-time schedule as well. She raced last week. Just trying to get her feet under her here on these bigger tracks. Races in the Pass Series. Has raced 2 seasons in the Pass Series, but has never been to Las Vegas. So just kind of taking her time, trying to learn here. Get a feel for the car. Taking it easy, doesn't want to tear anything up. Smart of her. And she's learning, nothing to race for, not racing for points or anything, just trying to get some experience. And obviously probably doesn't have the best Pirates racing equipment there either. The Pirates mainly focused on that 86 car, making that car fast, as you can see with Jerry Cook passing Kyle Busch in the turn 1 there. That moves him up into 6th place. And he's trying to run these guys down. He's trying to work his way up into the top 5. We're going to crank it up and go on board with him. And with that, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Money Grand National Series at Las Vegas. A pass for P4 there as Stedman Marlin gets by Hermie Sattler, and the 86 car reeling these guys in as well. We were just riding with him before the break, and he looked to be gaining some ground, and now he's caught these two, so we're going to have to keep our eye on that battle as well. But we've got a couple of lapped cars here starting to come into play as AJ Foyt, the 4th, I don't even have words. That car is flying. He is on rails today, just like at Pikes Peak last week. So whatever it is with that 38 car, because we did not see that with Jason Leffler most of the season. So whatever they did with Foyt getting in that car seems to be working, because he is absolutely flying. He's got a almost 4-second lead here, and it's still growing as the laps wind down. Jerry Cook all over the back bumper of the 54. Hermie Sattler able to hang on that time by. And he's got a pretty big run on Stedman Marlin here through 3 and 4. He's going to try and look to the inside. Marlin throws a block. Hermie Sattler pulls to the inside again. Marlin wasn't able to block that time, but the 54 had to back out of it again there. So not able to make the passes on the bottom here from what I'm seeing. I mean, you can, but it's really difficult to keep your car in the try to make a move. These guys backing out of it where they might wreck the car. So it's one thing to watch out for. Another car going a lap down is Paul Tracy in a 34, and IndyCar driver driving that 34 car. Val Wolf, the other Papyrus racing machine, the Pontiac Papyrus racing car. The only Pontiac in the field. It seems like everyone's kind of forgotten about Pontiac here in the field, so nice to see we still got one with Val driving it, but she's obviously, as we mentioned earlier, just trying to get her feet under her, learn the car, learn the series. Taking it easy out here, just trying to get some experience. No need to wreck the car or push too hard. She's just cruising around as her teammate comes up behind her, and she's gonna be able to be an asset for the team there as she holds up the 30 car just a little bit, and that's gonna allow the 86 to close in. So the 08 goes high, lets her teammate by, and here comes Jerry Cook to the back bumper of the 30 car, and he's gonna not be able to quite get underneath, but gets right up behind, right up underneath that back bumper, if you will, because you see how the rear ends of the cars are pretty high up and the front ends are pretty low. You can quite literally get your front bumper underneath someone's rear bumper with these cars. Side by side behind Kyle Busch, John Andretti fighting for P8 here, and here comes Kenny Wallace in the 22 car as well, and one blowing up. It's the 08 right in front of your, not leaders, but that will bring out the caution. We were just talking about Val there running off the pace, and that might explain why she was so far off the pace. Actually, something wrong with that car, and it finally just gave out. A big puff of smoke. I was thinking something was off with how slow she was all race. I mean, from the start, just off the pace. Thought she was just kind of taking it easy, but it seems like it was more of a mechanical failure. So that's unfortunate, but that does bring out the first caution of the day. Drivers going down pit road here, and we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Whoa, and we're jumping right back into it. Okay, green flag back in the air, and look how many slower lapped cars are on the bottom here. The field was all scrambled up from the pit stops under caution. Mark Green in the Nashville Predators number 4 car. Paul Tracy in a Sport Clips 34. Blocking both lanes. All the faster cars have nowhere to go. They're just kind of trapped back here. We know patience sometimes runs low in situations like this, so we'll see how these guys manage. 3 wide further back, Shane Meal, your points leader, not wasting any time, and he's going to jump underneath Mike Harmon as well. So more 3 wide for Shane Meal. Nearly some contact being made there. That's how close they are. No room for error. And these guys are, oh my goodness, no room for error. I thought for sure somebody was going to get turned there. They are all stacked on top of each other. And Kyle Busch about got into the 4 and lifts off the gas to avoid wrecking them. Curtis Davis slides up. That provides a hole for the 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. And here comes Paul Menard right behind him. The 66 of Scott Wimmer as well. Jerry Cook going to follow through. Kyle Busch in the middle. Gets underneath Mark Green. Now has to deal with Curtis Davis. John Wood as well. They are all bunched up here. Meanwhile, out in front, it's all AJ Foyt the fourth running away with it here. And Foyt, another one of the IndyCar drivers here, working his way into the Money Grand National Series, into the stock car side of things. And side by side for second, Chad Blunt's going to clear Stedman Marlin on the outside. Meanwhile, back here, it is absolute chaos still. I mean, that is one, two, that's got to be at least 20, 25 cars under a blanket there. And they're finally able to get by some of these slower cars. They still got to get by Chris Wimmer, the 23. Here comes Shane Meal, gets into the, almost gets into the back bumper to 86. Now going to possibly take him 3, decides against it, backs out of it. Look at this mess. This is absolute chaos. We're going to have to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hopefully we don't miss anything crazy here. Welcome back to the Grand National Series here on NBCSN. Finally, things starting to calm down just a little bit as we finally get some space in between a lot of these cars here. AJ Foyt still whooping the field here. Got a battle for second still going between Marlin and Blunt. Remember, Chad Blunt raced the past series last season, the inaugural season for that series, and now looking to make his name known here in the Grand National Series, work his way up the ladder. And then next season we're going to have a truck series, the debut of the truck series. The Money, still working on the name. I'm thinking we're going to go with the Money Super Truck Series, or just the Money Truck Series. One of the two. But yeah, we are definitely growing this organization here. Money Car went from just being 1 series, the MG Cup Series, to 2, now 3, and looking at 4 here, and a possibility of maybe an off-season series as well. So can't count that out either. So things are definitely gonna get crazy here. I can guarantee all that. But man, wow! I just can't believe how far we've come in such a like a short amount of time. Jerry Cook trying to hang on to 10th place here. It's Jason Keller fights him for position there. You saw I had to check to see they were even on the same lap. We're gonna just go ahead and jump through. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Caution! I was gonna say we're gonna jump through it here and see what happens, but we got a yellow. So what happened here? Chris Wimmer all torn up. Oh boy, who done it?